There are times in the life of a man to be silent and observe situations as they unfold. When you become so voluble, you become a nuisance and a rabble-rouser.
Well, he's a member of the opposition.
Well, you see, opposition is not the same as just talking, just saying things out of personal vendetta and bitterness.
But is he just talking?
He's just talking. How do you say that nothing is working in Nigeria? Even if a child of 2 years says that, you would consign it to some garbage. How can you say that? But that's not the issue. El-Rufai is a very lucky human being. And I would have thought, at 65, he should learn a little bit of wisdom by being silent, by being a bit reserved, so he would get a lot of respect from people. It's obvious that he's smarting from some failure, and it is obvious that he's spewing his frustrations. There's no doubt about it. If he didn't want to be minister, why did he respond to the nomination and the screening with the Senate? He wanted to be minister. We all know how much power, how much he loves power. It's not today. He loves power, and when he doesn't get power, he wants to disrupt everything and make everybody look like an idiot. That's exactly who he is. But this time around, he's gotten it wrong because he's dealing with the wrong man. See, he messed up Buhari. He says Buhari is not electable. He's never electable. And that Nigerians will not forget his insensitivity as a military man. That was Buhari. Now, I don't blame him. Asiwaju cited him in the public in Kaduna and more or less told him, no, you must join us in governance, and he felt very proud of himself as if he's some Nostradamus. Okay, walking down the line, he didn't make Senate screening. Instead of him to face his problem and find out why he didn't make the screening, he went to town and started to vituperate. What is the essence of that? He's not a little boy. This was a man who was DG of BPE. He was minister in FCT, governor for 8 years. What else does he want God to do for him? And he thinks in his mind he can bring down a government. He failed. We lost presidential election in Kaduna now. So what is it? If you can't win the election in your locality, in your state, what kind of politicians do you think you are? And he's surrounded by some people who are obviously political failures. Some have been struggling since 1999. They have been failing successively since 1999, and they will continue to fail until they get into the grave. Some even lost their state to a successor. Amechi is taunting, Wike is taunting Amechi like a baby. Amechi is not even supposed to come out to talk. He has lost his political wit. So, who else is there? Peter Obi. Of course, we all know Peter Obi will keep ranting forever. You go to the north, where Hausa Cap today, get into the mosque. Tomorrow he will continue to do that. Asiwaju is not a man they can mess with politically.